Oh my gosh, I'm live. Internet has just been so glitchy, but I'm really glad I'm live. Here, I'm gonna set my computer up a little bit higher. And that's a little cattywampus, isn't it? Oh, good grief. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, so I was just thinking how much fun it would be to look at our 52-day card. I'm trying to figure out why that is not more level. So I wrote that book. I wrote on this, and it's called So You Got a Destiny Cards Book, Now What? I could not find a copy in my house, which really bummed me out. But many of you have the book. It's $13. It's on Amazon, and I don't even know if I'm still getting paid for it. It's a little crazy. But anyway, so those of you saw the little whatchamacallit, I made a little short about it, and you're prepared. What is your 52-day card right now? And let's look at the whole hand. So here's the basic principle. Okay, so I'm a 7 of diamonds. I'm 59. I am currently in my Uranus period. So here's my card. Sorry, I know I show you these charts. I hope it's helpful. Here's my card. And if you go down and to the left, you get to your descending Uranus card. Okay, if you go up and to the right, you get the ascending Uranus card. So in the same way, the descending Mercury card is the 4 of diamonds, which will be in conversation with the ascending 3 of clubs. So, okay, let's just cut to the chase. I wrote this book based on the idea that you could take that single card, let's say my descending Uranus, Ace of Hearts, my card for right now. And I could look at the Ace of Hearts in its context, in its fullness and wholeness. So, one's entire 52-day period is not about that single planetary energy. Like everything that happens to me during this month is not Uranian. There may be kind of an overarching influence there, but I will be having Mercury events and Venus events, etc., etc. So if you take the hand of the Ace of Hearts and you look at the whole thing, I could ask myself, okay, so yes, we could look at the spiritual spread or the mundane spread. So I'm going to take the mundane spread and I'm going to say, okay, Ace of Diamonds is the descending Mercury. During this period, am I thinking about new beginnings financially? Am I coming to a new sense of value with myself? Is there something brand new financially? And indeed, that has happened. And yes, I've been thinking about it. 8 of Spades is the Mercury card in the ascending position. So if I'm thinking about these new beginnings and generating ideas, it's a generating energy, this pair of aces. So if I want to manifest something, the reward about really working at that clarity about what I want, because the aces are a seed energy of desire. What is it that I desire to start? I get the 8 of Spades as a reward. So discipline, and that's really been kicking in. Okay, so this is something that I wanted to try, where if you take 2 cards in your period, which is, you could take the vertical and the horizontal, but I take the descending and the ascending. So if I take that descending Ace of Hearts and then I juxtapose it with the 6 of Diamonds, ascending Uranus card for this period, and then I line up the hands so that it looks like this. So that 6 of Diamonds, its moon card is the 8 of Clubs. The Ace of Hearts, the moon card, is the 8 of Spades. See these cards right here. So we could say this Eight of Spades, if I am physically disciplined during this period, because it's what I need to do to be emotionally fulfilled, it will result in the ascending moon card of the Eight of Clubs. And that is exactly what I've been experiencing. I'm like, oh, I don't have that same, it's not automatic for me. So I had the Eight of Spades in my last period. And I was like, oh, I was just so disciplined. It's like every night I would do my little, push-ups and my little, this stuff that I've been doing, my ritual and my routine. And then as soon as I got into this period, that kind of faded away. And I'm like, oh, I'm not going to the club as often. I'm not doing my yoga classes, and gaining weight and stuff like that. And so I've been pushing myself a little bit. That Eight of Spades is like, okay, if it's in my moon position, then I know that this is going to be emotionally satisfying. So I've been disciplining myself a little bit more. And when I do, I get the result of that Eight of Clubs, which is a more clear mind and more mental strength. And also, the Eight of Clubs can represent kind of like a little wormhole to the other side, like the Akashic Records is one of the definitions I like to give it. So, um, so that's just the moon for this period. And then if I want to say, what is showing up in my relationships? I have descending. Okay, wait, I'm going to skip over Mercury and go to Venus. I have, and this is really telling too. So I'm not having any participation yet. So I'm sorry I am talking about myself just as an example here and giving myself a reading. So the Queen of Diamonds descending, am I telling the truth in my relationships? Am I taking a really good hard look at what's going on? The Queen of Diamonds sits Saturn, Mercury in the mundane spread, and her role is to show up and tell the truth when it's not easy to hear. And I indeed have been having that experience with, we're in a caregiving situation, and it's been really challenging for a lot of reasons, but not because of the person we're caregiving, but because of his wife. I hesitate to say anything, but it's like she's never going to watch this video, but she's definitely been the challenge, and she has stepped out of line. And am I going to be in my truth about that? And if I am, what is the result card? The Ten of Hearts. I will be able to relate to everybody. It's going to have a bleed over effect into the large groups of people. And maybe I'll make a video about it. But I'm going to be maybe surrounded by family, or want to surround myself with family, with my people, because I'm doing some truth reckoning. So, does anybody have any questions? Do you understand what we're talking about? Okay. And I'm sorry I was half an hour late. I'm off the clock today. I don't have to go do the caregiving. And so I was like, I'm going to the secondhand store. So of course I completely lost track of time. And then I was talking to my daughter. So that took as long as it took, When your daughter lives out of state and you're having a good conversation, you have it. So I hope you guys enjoy this afterwards. Let me just ask my guides really quick. Okay, they want me to just do a quick 3-card spread. I did do some of these on my Instagram. I did a 3-card and a 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever. 7, yeah, 10. I did a 10-card spread then. So let's just do this now for us here. And if you guys enjoy this, leave me a comment below, and we can dive into this again, because I was really hoping to do this as a community, because it can be deeply informative. And it's just another of the many, many ways you can kind of get to a more granular perspective with the cards. Ten of Spades. Are you doing your passion right now? The passion that, tireless devotion. This is like a lot of horsepower, really pushing you forward and being excited about what you're doing. And it can also mean really, really, really busy. It's a success card. The Three of Hearts. So this is about the small community right around you. That's kind of what I'm feeling with this card. It can be like indecision in a relationship. And let me just tell you, that is one of the most difficult and painful places you can be, because our primary relationships really serve as our foundations emotionally. And think of your moon card as this mattress that that you bounce against when life pushes you. And what is that mattress? And the relationships are that. And so if a relationship is in question or you're having difficulty, like, don't you just find, like, if you have a fight with your significant other, you just got stripped of 50% of the energy that you were going to give your day. I don't know how it is for men, but Stuart has said that that's true for him too. But it's just like, it's like takes a knife or a rake through that emotional mattress that you would lean up against to be your buffer. So anyway, I just want to acknowledge, if you are going through relationship indecision and stuff like that, self-care, take a bath, go for walks, just really, really be present for yourself. It's a window of opportunity that happens when that relationship insecurity is there, and it can be pivotal in really moving us forward in a Saturnian way. Just one big step that can make all the difference. Okay, one more card. King of Clubs. A lot on the mind. Are you being too forceful with your opinion? Are you honoring the opinions of others? Do you have clarity about your belief system? Okay, well, that's all for today. I missed seeing you guys, but please leave a comment about this whole technique. Okay, bye. Oh, edit. I don't want edit. End stream. Okay, bye.